Okay, so today we're working on doodles, like how to doodle. And I just got this new sketchbook. Let me zoom out so that y'all can see it pretty well. I just got this new sketchbook, and you know that sometimes we all struggle for what we have to do or what we want to do on our first page, and mostly I don't really think too much on what to do with my first page. I would just make a scribble, or I would probably just make a doodle. So I decided to make a doodle on, just decided to make a doodle on how to get starting on this sketchbook, on this pattern, and make a tutorial on literally how to doodle. So first off, starting off, you basically don't have to think too much. And you can just draw any shape. You can just draw any shape you want. So I'm gonna start off by drawing, I don't know, what should I start or how should I even start? Let's say I'll draw a UFO, right? I'll start off by drawing a UFO. So just like that. I think the most beautiful thing about drawing a UFO is not drawing a UFO, about making a doodle is you don't know which direction it will take you or how it's going to unfold. You just take each of them as it is and do your best with each of them. So after I started like this, it's giving me an idea of let's say a Mexican hat, right? But let's just stick with the UFOs and we move on. I can just add another shape here. Right, and this shape could be anything. Right, so I wouldn't think too much. I'll just make another line here. And let me turn this one into a face. So I'll make another line here. And I'll turn this into a mouth, right? All right, so we have that. Let me add some teeth to it. And with that, then let's see. I would like to draw. Let me draw something behind it. So I'll draw. Let me draw a square, or more, let's say a cube behind it, right? I'll draw a cube behind it. Put in the cube. And I'll give it a neck here. All right. Now with this, I'll make another box down here. This one goes like that. I'll probably put a face onto it. Give it a big goggles like that. Just give it a couple of detail here. Then what else? Then from there, I'm gonna move on and draw a circle behind it. Right? I'm just drawing a circle. I'll draw a circle behind it. And what do I want this circle to be? That's a good question. Let's say, let me draw let's say I'll draw another circle within it, and I'll draw a thunderbolt like that, right? Then what else? So when you look at this guy's face, he looks sad, right? So I'm gonna write owl here. And again, the beauty of this thing or this exercise is you don't know where it's going to take you, right? And that's how you become creative, right? You keep doing each one of them, and it's going to take you to the next one, right? So we have this. Now let me add in something here. All right, let me leave out some space to allow more creativity to breathe. Then I'm gonna come down here. Let's say a balloon. I'll give this creature one eye. I'll give it an just give it one eye here, and I'll shade in it. Right. Then from here I'm just gonna go, and I'll try to, let's say, let me be more fun rather than sad. So I'll make this guy smile and stick out his tongue, right? Stick out his tongue like that, exactly. Should I give him some hands? Maybe. All right. So I'll just do this and give it one here, two. Let's do three or four. All right. I'll just do three. All right. Not think too much. I'll do three, and I'll make another one go down here. I'll make three. One, two, three. All right. So with this, then let me draw something like maybe he's holding. All right, let me pause on this and come here. Like he's holding some sort of those ATs 808, right? Then I'm gonna draw a shape here like this. Right? Then I'll give him some sounds here. Right? I'm gonna come down here. And these ones, we don't think too much when we're doing this, right? You just take each of them. You take your time with each of them, right? And you just keep sketching. But the fun part about this is when we fill the whole page with all of these, and we start adding in the shadows and the details and all of these does, and it starts popping. That's when you start to see the beauty of it, right? So I'm just gonna do this. And how does this look? Draw with receiver, please. Okay, I'll add him to it. I'll try to look that up and see how it looks like. Let me locate my PC. Right, I'll have a cassette player, and I make a sound here. Go like this, and I go like that. All right, close enough, right? I'll try add some lines here just to detail it out. Then I'm gonna add some sound, like a smashing, like some good sounds to it. Oh, you draw well. Thank you. Let me try and find, what is that? Receiver. All right, then I do this. I put this one here. All right. Okay. Right, I have this down. It says you draw well. Hey, thank you. I had this one down. Now we started with this. I'm gonna draw. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this, but let's try and do something with that. All right, I'm just gonna draw any shape, right? I don't know what's gonna come of it. I'm just gonna put on any shape and leave it like that. And I'll come here and make another shape here, right? And I'll leave it like that. And I'll come here, I'll make another shape to it, right? And I'll leave it that as it is. And I'm gonna start this thing here like that. And remember the robot that we're trying to make, that we didn't complete it, right? I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna close it off like this, right? Leave it as it is like that. And let's try and add another character to it, right? Try and add another character. Let me just add in this. Oh, I just got an idea. Right, put a Z here. I'll make another Z here. Alright. Alright. I'll add in another Z here. Alright. And since it's like the DJ here, after drawing this Z's, now you see this shape that I just put here that I was telling you I didn't know what I was gonna do. Now it's gonna become another Z, right? Now you feel it? Can you color too? Yeah. Mostly when I doodle, I never add in color. But yes, if you add color, it's gonna pop, all right? So I do this Z, and I will try and put in somebody here who is sleeping. Let me just put in, oh my God, I just put in a face here, not anything. I'll just put a face here, right? Any face I can think of, which is sleeping, right? Do a sleeping face with his mouth. Have a sleeping face where, and the Z goes off like that, right? So it goes off and it goes out like that. Then I'm gonna come here and add something like this. Give him a stomach here, like this, right? Not to think too much, right? We don't really, mostly when I'm doing the whole point of a doodle is for you to relax, right? So you don't want to stress about stuff like perspective, angles, and whatnot. No, you don't stress about it. You just do it, right? You just want to do it. You wouldn't want to think too much about it. And whilst this guy is sleeping, let me try and add in, let's say he's seeing ghosts. I'll put a ghost above his head like that. All right, I'm gonna go on, and with that I'll try and add in something abstract, something that doesn't have anything to do with nothing. So I'll write something, let's say, write in, let's say this, write H. All right, let me just do hello. All right, H, then I'll write this, I'll go like this. I think maybe in my next video, probably I can make a tutorial on how to make something like this, how to make fonts or these types of should I say lettering. Right, so you have this. Okay, let me write hell. All right, let me put in hell or hello. What do you guys think? Should I make it hell or hello? All right, we'll leave it like this for now, right? And we'll think about it as we progress. All right, we'll think about what is suitable for it as we progress. So I don't know. So we continue, right? The whole point of this thing is just to keep you relaxed, right? I'm gonna put like I was saying, some abstract things in here, right? To help fill the space, right? So just some lines connecting these things, put in some shapes here and there, then right, to help fill up the spaces, right? But we don't want to think too much with this thing, all right? Let me try to draw. Can you guys give me some ideas, or you can shout out anything that you'd want to see me put in, and I'll try to put down. Let me try. Okay, let's see. All right, let me detail this thing here. This robot, I didn't complete it, so I'm gonna add a little bit of details here, and I'll add this thing here. All right, I feel like the angle of this robot wasn't so accurate, so I'm gonna try and fix it, put it here, right, like this. Then I'll use this mistake to do something else, right? All right, let's say it becomes a house or something behind it. All right, so after I have this, all right, let me draw another sort of let's say a monster or something. I'll put in oh gosh, I'll put in something weird, right? All right, let me detail it here. Okay, I feel like the hell is trying to will make sense after I do that. So I'm gonna do this, give some sort of sharp teeth here, right? I do that, and I'm just gonna leave it like this. Then I come here. Maybe I can do something from what is that called? Monsters University, but that's gonna make me think too much. The whole point of this exercise is to, free your mind and just do as you please. Now I just got an idea. It feels like this is hello, right? But this, the O means something different, right? It feels like that now. But all right, we're gonna leave it there, not to think too much. I'm just gonna bring in a couple of lines to add more information to this thing, right? Like that. And this gentleman who is still sleeping, we're just gonna put right, so like this, and we keep up. And let me add something like this in there. Right, put this one there just to give it more context. And this just gave me an idea. Oh my god, this you know, because of the UFO we drew here and this lightning, it's all making sense now. Again, none of these is it's like practice beforehand, or it's like honestly I just don't know what I'm doing, right? I'm just going with the flow and making it up as I go, just relaxing. And if I make a mistake, I'll just try to solve it. You see this UFO hitting this thing? I'm gonna add some sort of action here, right? Like it hit it, right? So you have this thing hitting him, like ouch. Oh, speaking of ouch, I can just write ouch here. I'm gonna find my exclamation sign here. All right, I put it like that and it says ouch. Now I have this DJ here. I'm gonna make him say what's up. Should I say what's up or say hi? What should he say? All right, I'm not yet sure of what I want him to say, but I'll leave that as it is. And let me draw something that might make sense. Maybe I can do SpongeBob. Nah, I don't want to do anything that is already known. I just draw something that don't really make sense, but it's fun to watch, right? Put this thing here like that, and I'm putting him in, and I'll make something like this, make it seem like his hands, right? Yeah, and I'll put another one also here, make it seem like his hands, so it appears that he's leaning over this thing, right? Yeah, so that he's leaning over this to get that. And I'm gonna put another face here of someone, let's say. Right, so this guy is also holding this. I'm gonna do another shape. I'm gonna do another shape. I'm gonna do another shape of something. Would have been fun if I can make this guy hold a CD or something. Right? I'm gonna change my pencil to my pen to 04, and I'm gonna add. I'm just gonna shade this one out. I feel like contrast, when you add in a little contrast, it it helps define more of what you're doing. Right, so I just do that and this. And I go like that. Right. Now when you open it, you see that first, right? But let's see. So I have this thing here. Ow. Now the ouch too, I might have to detail it out, but at the moment, it's not something I'm bothered about. So I would like to fill the whole page before I come in. I come in and put all of these details in, right? So next I would put in, let me see, what do you guys want me to put? Let's say, let me try put something fun or silly. Just put a mushroom. Okay, a wrong circle. This doesn't look like a mushroom, but I'll leave it. And a mushroom is something like this. Yep. Yeah. This is a mushroom. Yep, beautiful. I got it. And I'm gonna make him smile. Right. I'll give him something like this, like how we depict mushroom. I'll put an eye here, an eye here. Oh God, I didn't really plan this thing, but it looked so good. Sad face or happy face? I'll give him a happy face because it's a Friday. Thank God it's Friday. Right? I'll give him a happy face, right? And leave it like that. Now we're gonna come here. I'll make this into a. I'll make it something like. Oh wow! I can make it into an ice cream. Nice. So I can do this and the cone and make the ice cream drip like this, right? Oh my, I just accidentally drew a face in the ice cream. uh, then give it a little bit of a pattern, you know, make it feel somehow realistic. All right, so leave it that. Now I'm gonna come here, draw the shapes. I think the key to pull something like this off is just draw randomly. However, as you do the random stuff, you have some sort of openness, right? I can use this to make the guy's hands. It looks like he's singing, but he's sleeping. Maybe let's say he sleeps singing. Do we have anything like sleep singing? Singing? I know sleep walking. I know sleep cleaning. Sleep talking. All right, let me put something here. I'll do this and this and this and this and this and this and draw a shape like that. And I'm gonna do this and do this. Leave it like that. I'm gonna draw oh my god, it looks like something is sticking his head out. Oh god. All right, let's continue. So I'm gonna have that, and I'm gonna write I'm gonna do something like this here. Right, okay, so we have that. Probably let me zoom back out a little bit more. Yeah, so that you can see the entire thing that we have done so far. Okay, now I would be, let me see if I can create something more fun or just go with the flow. Well, all right, let me continue. Now I have this. I'm just gonna draw, let me shade the hello now. I'm just gonna shade this. Should I say shade or hatch? I think this is hatching. I'm just gonna shade, I'm just gonna hatch him. Just hatch it like that. Like that, like that, like that. Right? Yeah. I'll leave one out. And I'll probably do something different with that. Exactly like that. Beautiful. Not so beautiful. But yeah. I'm gonna draw small circles here. And draw a triangle here. I'm gonna draw a star here. I'm gonna draw a bus. I'm thinking maybe I can add a bus inside. Maybe not. Let's continue. A put, I would like to draw something much more fun here. Draw the eyes. Then put this thing down here. And I'm gonna draw a circle here. Mm. And we have this here so far, and I'm gonna make this into a letter, right? Like this and this guy, they're fighting over this letter, or it's probably a dinosaur with a letter, right? Okay. All right. Let me draw a pair of glasses here. gonna have this. Right now, I'm thinking about if I need to shade the whole thing of hello. It might look a lot more promising, but nah, don't think too much. I'm just gonna draw two eyes here of a cat. Draw my eyes here. I'm gonna draw another eyes here. Put this here. I'm just gonna add a bunch of faces or characters into it. I'm gonna draw 1 and 2, and a face looking towards that direction probably. I'm gonna do this, right? Then we do the eyes. Right, we just do the eyes. But I really like how the cat's eye is looking, how it turned out. Right? Put this here. Put something like that here. And the circles that we are drawing is just going to be the reflection, because we're going to shade the entire space like that. Shade it like that. This nice. I'll be starting to darken it to add some values into it. Alright, I don't think too much when you're doing this, just enjoy the process. It's very important. I'm gonna put something here. Add another, let's say Alright, we put this here. And let me shake it. Right? You don't try to fill the hole because there's gonna be some sort of a reflection going on here and there. All right, and I'm gonna let me draw a light bulb over this one's head. All right. Draw a light bulb. It's good enough? I think so. He's having an idea of a light bulb. Okay. I'm gonna come here and shade all of this triangle dark. Alright, shade it all dark. I'm gonna emphasize on this thing here. I want this Z to stand out, so I'm not gonna shade the Z itself. I'll shade around it like that. Right, okay. I want to draw some more information, give it more information here. Um, really like the relationship between 1, 2, 3, 4, and this thing. It's pretty funny. All right, let's continue. So I'm gonna add in, as usual, let's start up with a circle. All right, start with a circle. I will draw a line behind it. Okay. Now come over here. Like a block, like so. I'm gonna draw, let's say, a scar. But let me just fill up this space first with some shapes, some random shapes. Hey, hello Momonga. Where have you been? Long time no see. Says, wow, I love it. Thank you, man. It's been a while. How are you? How is life treating you? So cool. Good, you? Oh, that's great. I'm fine, man. I'm fine. I'm doing great. I've been out here and working on this art. I think I was supposed to stream yesterday, but life came. I'm just gonna have a creature here. This is the teeth and this is the eyes here. An abstract one, of course. So I'm gonna shade all of this thing. I love to doodle. You know, when you doodle, there's no such thing as a mistake. Because anything you make can be for something else. So even if you draw something that you don't like, you could always make it represent something else. So the DJ here, I'm gonna draw this musical note here. Thanks for it, Momonga Arts. Thanks for that, Momonga Arts. Yeah. Hey, no problem, man. You're welcome. Because that one was dedicated to you, so I named it Momonga Art. Gonna add in a bunch of gonna write thank you, man. I'm gonna write play. Write in playtime. But why has it been so long since I saw you, bro? Were you busy? I'm gonna do playtime here. Oh, was not at home. Okay, no problem, man. good to hear from you. Anytime I make a doodle, I'm just torn. Excuse me. I'm just torn between cute or cool. Either I have to make it cool, or I need to make it cute. But it's like always cute or wins. I don't know why. I have to find a way to make a doodle look so cool. Make it so cool that it stinks. Make it so cool that it stinks. I think it's so important to take your time so that the pencil, not the pencil, the lines you're doing, they don't bleed. I made I made a mistake here. So now I have to find a way and solve this thing that I do. So I'm gonna make a double of it, shade it, and repeat it again. So I have this, I'm gonna come here, put one behind this creator here, make another one here in front of him. Right. I'm gonna add one more. I'm gonna add one more behind him, like so. Okay. Right. And this one, it's good. I think it will look better if it continues like this. Right. Your art's so cool. Hey man, thank you. I'll put it on my Patreon page, so if you like it, you can just download it. Alright. When I finish with it, I'll put it on my Patreon page and you can download it. Now I need to add some details to this thing. It cannot look just like that. Alright, yeah, something like that looks better. So I'm gonna shade it like so. I'm gonna shade it like this. Add some details here. And here, I'm just gonna draw stuff like this. Like little people here. right? Just to populate it, make it feel like there's a lot going on. Right, you see this thing? I do a couple of lines here. I'm gonna continue those lines so that they connect and make, so that they can have some sort of relationship with what is going on. Because I feel like to some extent, to be able to have a great doodle, it might, although the whole point of doodling is to relax, it might have to tell a story, or there have to be something that you're trying to say with this. Not always, but I feel like it would be much, people could relate it to it more if they can be like, oh, okay, we have this. Oh, okay, there's this one too. Oh, there's this one. Oh, there's that one. Oh my God, this is what he's trying to say. I feel like, forgive me, I was just getting crazy. I feel like it's just, I feel like it's much more. I think your art is so cool and creative. Hey, thank you, man. I appreciate that. I'm making an egg here for. I think creativity is one thing, and also cool is also another thing. Thank you so much for the comments. Truly appreciate it. Can you draw me an animator? Animator. What kind of animator? I'll try and see if I can put animator in there. I could probably add you in there. I'll probably think of okay. I can already, but the animator is already sleeping here. Can you? The animator is sleep. The animator is sleeping. You see, he had a long day today, so he's trying to have some time off. Yeah. Um. I'll draw. But there has to be some context for the animator. A 2D animator. Can you draw me? Yeah, I can draw. I can draw. I don't know how you look like. Yeah, an animator 2D. This thing is so cute, but I want to change it a little bit. Add some more. Oh, maybe I can put a tongue here. somebody licking the ice cream, right? And his nose here. This one can go with this. This one can go with this. I'm just. Oh my god. Put some stuff, some details here. I love this one. I love this one. This is my favorite yet. I love this one. Can you draw me? Sweetie, I don't know how you look like. How can I draw you? This is my favorite so far. I'm gonna do another one of that. Alright, put down. Let me see. Here. Then I'll do this right here. And I'll put this here. Put this here. I'm gonna put this here. Then I'm gonna mark it like that, right? Looking a little bit cute, right? All right. So with that, I want to draw the world map, but just couldn't figure it out how to put it in earlier. I'm just gonna add some details onto his skin here and make it look much more sophisticated and a lot more interesting, right? It's more like he has something going on. And I'll probably give him a tongue. Let's say like so. So, but this thing just ruined it. The line behind it, I didn't plan properly. But yeah, anyways. Okay, just gonna do like that, like this. And his nostrils is gonna go here. And yeah, just gonna give him an eyebrow like that, exactly like this. All right, give him an eyebrow over there, and just something simple, you know. You don't overthink it. And the funny thing is, like, all of these things, they don't really mean anything by themselves, right? They mean something because you've been able to put all of it together. And this is, should I say, is not hard to do. You just have to just draw shapes down and connect the shapes. That's all. It might seem, I really want to sorry, let me cut my thoughts for a second. I really want to add this thing before, you know, make it look like this thing is blasting, you know, or I can yeah. Gonna do legs like that. Alright, I'm gonna add this line here. Exactly. Okay. Now it's looking something that makes sense, right? Okay. So let's continue back here. We're gonna go back to this side. Clean it up some more. Give it more information. I'm gonna turn this one into, I wanted to make a building, but after I draw these two cubes, it look more like like a monster, right? Or let's just say it's a building that became a monster. All right, so with that, and what else? Okay, so we didn't complete this circle. So after I drew the circle, something came up and I stopped to shade. I'm gonna add shapes here. Put a triangle here, right, like this. I'm gonna shade this thing here. Alright, I'm gonna shade this here. And make sure your book, if you ever want to do that, make sure your book is thick, right? So that the paper is thick, so that it doesn't bleed behind it, right? If you just buy any paper which is not thick, when you're shading or hatching with your pen, you're gonna realize that it's gonna bleed into the paper, and the back side of the paper, all of it is just gonna seep through it and just disturbing your whole book. So you don't want to have that. Alright. Alright, so I have this Z going on. Alright, let's continue. Trying to pronounce the outline of the word, so it becomes much more outstanding. in order to be able to separate some of these objects and shapes, I mostly like to add in these these strokes. Could be like shadows. And bear in mind, it's really time consuming. Most people don't really like to do this sport because it's just gonna eat all your time away, right? One key thing that you might have to keep in mind is consistency. What one thing that you would have to keep in mind is being consistent with whatever that you are doing here. You know that when they say there's order in chaos, that's exactly what it means here. Because whatever that we are trying to produce here, there isn't one harmony driving through it. And I feel that one thing that it will be able to, should I say, blend all of these things is one thing that is going to be consistent among all of them. So you might have to decide on one thing so that when you are done with it, some people might want to shade it, you know, and others might want to fill it with different patterns when they are done. But I like lines. I just find it easy on the eye, and it doesn't fight with anything that I'm trying to express in the work, right? So I mostly would just go with my strokes. To say what I want to say, right? mostly you would want to use these shapes to make the elements that you are trying to emphasize portray itself. Like for instance, when you look here, you have these different shapes of these elephants and the what is this called? An envelope, right? So after shading, it pops out much more. I'm gonna change my pen to 04. But before I do, I just wanna let me see. I think what makes this thing much more interesting, in my opinion, is this thing. You know, when I look at it, each time I look at it, I see something different. It's like this is the um these are the eyes, the nose, and the mouth, but you realize that this circle is different from this object. This is a, it's more like a different object on its own, but it blends with this so well that it feels like it's together. So some of the spaces that doesn't have anything to do, that doesn't complement any object, we will just shade them out. Right, this way, whatever that we are trying to emphasize on would stand out much more easier. Right. The hell, oh. So this is the O. It's like hello. The O, let me try to shade this hello, this O, so that the message is not misunderstood or miscommunicated. So it's mostly like hello playtime, right? But playtime, I haven't yet shaded it out. So for playtime, I'm just gonna shade around it. I wouldn't shade the main thing. I'm gonna draw. Oh, where's my ruler? I'm gonna draw a line around it. I draw a line around it this way. Right, like that. What are you making? I'm just making a doodle. I'm just doodling. It's called doodles. It doesn't really have a specific meaning. It's more like creating art from random things. So you put everything together and you create something that practically it looks good or makes sense, you know. It's more like there's order in chaos. When you take most of these individual things, they don't really say anything, right? But when you look at it from a whole, it has some sort of I hope it has some sort of uniform from where you're looking at it from, like some sort of uniform or harmony, or there's something it's being communicated to you as you see it. So you are drawing anything that comes into your mind. Yes, basically I'm drawing anything that pops up in my mind. Or when I draw something, I look at it, and what I drew will remind me or will spark another idea. Then I would sketch it down. So yeah, I'm drawing everything that comes to mind. I don't know if it's anything or everything, but yeah, that's the, the grounds of it. Alright, guys, so that's all for today. I'm gonna stop here for now. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, stay creative. I'll see you in the next one. God bless you.